What's up, guys? Mason the Brock Henderson here, and this is definitely a movie that I'm really looking forward to. Based on the first trailer, I was already excited for it, and now seeing the second trailer for Doctor Strange gets me so much more excited for it than I already was because, holy crap, it looks awesome! Like, just I don't know much about Doctor Strange. I don't know much about his powers. I don't know much about this in general, like what exactly is going on. But just these trailers alone, with the city turning into blocks and like folding, and now all of a sudden the city's here and here at the same time, it just all looks so magnificent and amazing to look at. That even if this wasn't even if I knew this wasn't Marvel, if this wasn't something that is going to eventually connect in the Marvel universe, I would still want to go see it because it kind of has that same feel as Inception. You know, like that was one thing that really made me want to watch that movie was seeing the city turn this way, and so now you got the city facing like this. It was so cool to see in the trailer that I wanted to go see just to see what else is going on. This one is like taking 5 steps up from Inception. It's not just, oh, now the city's like this. It's, no, now the city's on this block here, and then this block over here, and now over here. It's crazy, and at the same time so wonderful to look at. And I can't wait to see it on the big screen. It looks like it's going to be a spectacle to witness. So I'm very excited already about that. But on top of that, we also get kind of a bit more about Doctor Strange in this one. Because the first one, it was more about the spectacle. You know, like all of the different changing reality. We see the city doing that weird thing. We see the ancient lady. We see her like blasting his consciousness or his body or something through all of these different. It was crazy, but we didn't really learn much about him and what he's there for. This one we get a bit more about that. Not so much that we are spoiled by the movie of what's going on with him, but we get, that he apparently has the ability to do this, that he is the one that she's been looking for apparently several different timelines, and we actually get to see that he is the chosen one of sorts for this story. And while that can be kind of overplayed a bit, you think about all the different other stories that have a chosen one, at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, so what does that mean for him? Why is he the chosen one? What can he specifically do that is so much different than everybody else? Why is he able to shift reality more than everybody else? What we see this bad guy who is also able to shift reality, who I don't know how to describe him other than the fact that it looks like he just woke up out of bed and has crust all over his eyes. But we see him. I don't know who he is. Maybe some of the comic book fans will know. But we get to see a real good look at our main villain, because we had a glimpse of him, but didn't really get to see him up close in the first trailer. Now we actually get to see him up close. We get to see kind of what he can do as well. We get to see just several good scenes of what this movie is going to have, this reality altering thing. We get to see one where the lady is like, she just points at a building, and all of a sudden it shifts from one building into another building entirely. Just like, whoa, how did that happen? Like the windows are changing panels, the architecture's changing. We get to see one where he's in the middle of like this destroyed city, rebuilding it. And I'm just like, what happened there? What's the story there? I want to go freaking see the movie to find out. It did so well at just really capturing my attention and really grabbing hold and saying, hey, come watch this movie now. So I'm excited to see it. There's a lot more I could probably talk about, but it's so much in this one trailer that it's hard to talk on every little detail. Just a lot of it was the reality shifting stuff. A lot of it was getting to see Doctor Strange in his actual attire from the comic books, because I have seen pictures of him, and he's wearing that, the cape and kind of the whole outfit more in this trailer than he was in the first one, where it wasn't until like the very end, like we get to see him walking up the stairs with the cape flowing behind him in slow motion. This one we get to see a lot more of him in the cape actually doing stuff with it. So the final thing to talk about, though, before I end this, is the very end because if you were doubting that this Marvel movie was going to be a Marvel movie, they have this just. It's kind of out of nowhere, but at the same time, it just really cracked me up because it was just. It was kind of perfect. Like, after all of this, this epicness, all of this action stuff going on, it's crazy. What's going to happen? At the end of it, he gets handed a card that says Shambhala. He's like, what's this, my mantra? And the guy looks at him and smirks and goes, no, it's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages. And closes the door. I'm just like, what? That's totally Marvel. It's just a nice little joke thrown in right at the end to make you laugh a little bit. So it's just nothing needed to be said other than the fact that it's funny. It's Marvel. It's funny. They do it well. They mix the humor with the epicness. DC, take some notes. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on this trailer. A lot to talk about. So if there's anything I missed that you want to discuss specifically, let me know down in the comments below. We can talk about it and discuss it. If there's anything you want to see specifically with the movie, obviously try to leave some of the spoilers out because I know that obviously the movies don't go directly by the comic books, but at the same time, I don't want too much to be spoiled, about Doctor Strange, about his powers, about, possibility of death of characters or something like that. I don't want any of that to be spoiled, so just if you have information you'd like to share, though, that's not spoilery, let me know. We can talk about it. Leave a like and subscribe for future trailer reviews, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.